The Thirst is a vampire horror movie. The movie is about this guy, and he has this girlfriend, and basically, she goes out late at night, doesn't call him back. All this classic stuff to kind of make the boyfriend mad, maybe think that she's cheating on him. Well, turns out she has cancer and she's been going to these chemotherapy sessions, and she just did not want to tell him that she was dying. So, upon learning this, his mind's kind of blown, but she ends up, unfortunately, committing suicide soon after telling him. Probably just to get it over, and just the pain was too much. Well, at the hospital prior to her committing suicide, she meets this lady who says some just mysterious stuff herself, and you don't really know what happened. Well, time's gone by, funerals pass, they're buried this girl, and his friends are like, look, man, you're kind of down on your luck, you're not happy, your girlfriend killed herself, we get it, but let's have a good time, let's go out and party. Well, they go to this bar, everything's Gucci there, and he sees his girlfriend, his dead girlfriend, dancing it up. Well, he goes home and he's telling everybody, look, man, at this bar, I 100% seen her. Nobody dances like that but her. Friends say he's crazy. Well, next day, he goes back. And sure as shit, it was her. And she's like, look, you gotta get the hell out of here. You're in the VIP section. You're not supposed to be here. And right around then, just vampires. Brutally, brutally murdering so many people. It is insane. Well, he escapes with the help of his girlfriend, but kind of being obsessed with his dead girlfriend, he follows her to the little vampire sanctuary where they capture him and they're like, look, either you die or you join us. We can't let you leave, clearly. So he chooses joining them. And he's basically now all jacked up off the vampire shenanigans, and he gets the thirst. And that it is about the movie without too many spoilers. And there is kind of a little bit more to the story, as the boyfriend and girlfriend are now vampires together and they just want to be together and leave the family. But yeah, so my review to The Thirst. So the very, very big takeaway from this movie, and it's good, is that this is easily one of the most bloodiest horror movies I've seen. And when I look up lists on bloodiest horror movies, I don't see this movie on that list. And I've seen almost all the movies on this list, and this is definitely more bloodier than like 70% of those movies. So that's a reason why I do these reviews, because there's just movies people aren't talking about, that aren't on lists, or you just don't hear about, that need to be talked about. Like, this is easily one of the bloodiest horror movies out. So much blood. So much blood. Like, I would definitely say it's up there with the Evil Dead remake. Like, it's just a complete blood fest. It's a vampires, just blood everywhere, and them fucking and blood, and it's insanity. Now, with that being said, the story isn't like nothing crazy impressive. It's just a regular crazy. It's like a love story in a sense, but it wasn't no mind blowing shit. The acting was pretty good. The practical effects are halfway decent when it comes to the bites. Not gonna lie, it was pretty good, but it just goes right back to holy shit, this movie was just so bloody. And if just the story was a tad bit stronger, this was just easily maybe a highly recommended, but we'll get into that in a little bit. There wasn't really nothing bad with this movie, to be honest. Like, it was just a crazy ass, lustful, bloody vampire movie. So, my recommendation for the thirst. And I would just easily recommend this. And honestly, I could highly recommend this, but we're just going to play it safe and just go with recommended. But it's easily maybe one of the bloodiest movies I've ever seen for sure. But it's easily just one of the best vampire movies I've seen too. Like, no, maybe as time goes by, I might just say highly recommended. So just stay tuned for that. You might see it in the highly recommended playlist, but as for now, recommended 100%.